two fairly inconsistent decks against one another. But that's a
darn good hand for Pegasus.
That's an amazing opening hand for Pegasus.
Although Yusei seeing some inconsistency once again. Remember, these are best of 5s, so we might be seeing only three dual sweeps, but maybe entire 5s. A SEMIFINAL in hand.
Oh my.
We might be seeing Pegasus rising up, and that's going to make you a lot happier.
Yeah, but saying that, he's got nothing to absorb right now.
That is true. That isn't going to help him at all.
No.
Also, something to remember is that if they win with a deck, they can't use it again. So that's quite an exciting point.
Okay, so for example, if RCKiro wins,
that's it.
So just keep going. What happens with the loser?
They can probably do it again.
They can play the same deck again, or can they choose? They can play any of the 3 decks.
Okay,
fantastic. I may or may not have someone miming to me what.
Nodding or shaking head when you get it right.
Yeah, that's why it looked like
warmer, colder.
Warmer, yeah, warmer, warm like Red Dragon Archfiend.
Yep, or
like
colder,
cold like
the soul of Pegasus. Did I offend you with that one because he is your favourite?
No, I'm trying to think if there was a better
analogy. How dare you slate my analogy?
Cold as the steel of the ancient Gear Golem.
Good. Okay, I like it.
Fantastic.
So currently, Yusei Fudo setting up a pretty good field there. That's looking like we might be seeing some kind of synchro summon.
We may see that Stardust.
I think here it is. Here it comes. No, it's Junk Warrior.
No, it's going to be the Junk Berserker.
Junk Berserker. Okay, well, it's good that we're finally seeing a synchro from Yusei, because we haven't seen one so far. That, unfortunately, down to Pleasant Kenobi, unfortunately. Not necessarily having his tuners coming into his hand. But this is a slightly better performance from Joha Senpai.
Yep. However, Joha Senpai is not going to be able to clean up everything during this first turn, which is going to allow for this relinquished play.
This is going to be spicy.
Yeah, I'm very interested to see whether he decides to use the SEMIFINAL. Personally, I think he should use the SEMIFINAL ASAP, because he's going to then next turn be able to use that SEMIFINAL as the material for his ritual summon, because SEMIFINAL's effect is you can actually banish it from the grave as part of a ritual summon.
This is true.
Yeah, and it's level 1, which is the same as relinquished. So in the end phase...
Simple-minded fool. Sorry, I said I wasn't going to do this, but you did say as we drift more towards the finals, some of these were going to start slipping out. Yeah. Also, you can't not do impressions of Pegasus' voice.
Say, the thing is, I don't know, I'm hoping that Darren Dunstan's not watching this so that I can freely pretend that he was, you know, when I did my impression of Pegasus, so we actually had a competition at the YCS with Darren Dunstan, who's the voice actor of Pegasus, and we had quite a few...
We've got Relinquished coming out, by the way.
We do.
Let's see this animation. Here it is. Here it comes. Relinquished. Oh, it's a really cool animation.
It's just a bit creepy.
I don't like the belly. I've always said that.
And I believe that I did pretty well for impressions, but I wasn't allowed to be part of the competition, you see. So
due to being facilitated with Konami and stuff.
Well, no, just because I was the one kind of running the competition on the live stream. So... yeah, I think I would have won that competition if I'd have been allowed. And I remember doing a quick impression, and I feel like Darren was taken aback a little because I was so good. So
though you say so yourself.
That's my own...
The audience will be the decider.
Yes.
Our chat, the live chat, will tell you how good your impression is. We hope you guys are all enjoying this, by the way. If you guys are enjoying this and you're tweeting about it, make sure you tweet with hashtag Duel Links 3rd anniversary, because remember, this is in celebration of the 3rd anniversary of Duel Links, and right now is the best time for you to get involved in Duel Links, whether you're a returning player or whether you're a brand new player. There's lots of promotional material available, including a limited edition art Winged Dragon of Ra.
Yeah, and plenty of the card tickets which get you whatever card you like from the game, from the boosters in the game. The Dream Tickets is what they're called.
Dream Tickets.
So... yeah, I think this was a mild overextension.
Joha Senpai's looking upset. But it's fine, he's ended his turn. Back over to Pegasus, who's he-ing.
Yeah, he is.
RCKiro looking really confident.
Fairly powerful.
Oh, here we go. That's a Relinquish coming back, right?
Yeah, he can pay 800 life points to special summon from the graveyard one of his previously summoned monsters.
RCKiro, a fist pump there. Joha Senpai looking a little bit defeated, but it's not the end yet, Joha Senpai. Don't give up. Uncover your mouth. You could be fine. This could all go well.
He's quite a looker.
That is a good impression. If that was your Pegasus impression.
It was
That's
indeed.
very good. Mine's more like, woo!
Oh, it's your turn, Yugi boy.
That's weirdly good, actually. You were right. It is a good impression.
It's not quite as good as Darren, so I must say he can really, well, obviously, he can really nail it.
Woo!
Yeah. What? That's not Pegasus.
No, no. You're right. Oh, no, I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop. I promise I'll stop.
Boy.
That's creepy. It's really good. It's very spot on.
Chemo, bring me my champagne.
Oh, very good. Okay, Joha Senpai is very much.
You've got me
thinking
going
here.
now. I'm going to do this for all the characters now.
What a Pegasus impression?
Pegasus impression, right?
For
Yeah,
every single
of course, Ed. That's what I was saying.
That's what you meant.
I'm going to do a Pegasus impression
For
all the
every
characters.
character. Take all their voice lines and just
Yeah.
Pegasify them.
Pegasify, is that a real word?
It is now, Luke.
Yeah,
it is
okay,
now.
Sure. I'm on board. Veiling something is also a made-up word, which we use all the time. So.
Yeah, true. Or
Yeah.
ashing.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
I think veiling is much more.
This is
Anyway,
true.
that's for the TCG fans.
Yeah, well, this is dual links.
Yeah. Here we go.
Attack
The
you.
bird.
There it is. There's a 900 damage from Relinquished. It's not bad.
Yeah.
There's only maybe one more round in here. Joha Senpai trying to hype himself up there with some words of encouragement to himself.
Yeah. Whereas Pegasus just maxing, relaxing.
All cool.
All cool.
People are going to hate us for doing this.
Yeah, I know.
Here we go. That Relinquished is toast. We're seeing a synchro.
It's happening.
Is it happening?
It's going to be
It's not our
the
Stardust
junk.
Dragon.
No, it's not.
Damn it.
It's our Junk Warrior.
Well, that's
Still,
fine.
oh no, he's going for the Stardust Charge Warrior.
Wow, okay.
I
read something about dust, and so I was like,
I simply miscounted the
number of levels.
number of levels, which you're supposed to be in charge of. In fact,
Is that my responsibility?
all counting and mathematical
You
activity?
did delegate that to me at the beginning of the stream. You're
Yes, I did delegate that to you.
right. Who's he going
Right,
to attack?
Ian.
I'm guessing Relinquished.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh.
that's a
Of
very
course.
risky move.
No. This is in fact exactly what he should be doing, because if he'd have attacked Relinquished, he would have then been able to absorb the Stardust Charge Warrior next turn. This was a really, really heads-up play from Joha Senpai here.
I see. The Eye of Truth. What's going to happen?
Well, he's going to summon another Relinquished and absorb this. Yeah, he could even play a Magicalized Fusion. Oh, he's a minor misstep. Not that it makes a difference here.
You say that, but Joha Senpai is looking worried.
Well, he should be, because he's about to have his Stardust Charge Warrior
Absorbed.
absorbed.
What's his skill, Pegasus, again, in this deck?
It's the Master of Rights. So when
Right.
you've taken 1,800 damage, you can trade a card from your hand back into the deck to summon.
What a first round. There we
Yeah.
go. Pegasus has beaten Yusei Fudo. RCKiro has beaten Joha Senpai 1-0 up in this best of 5 game.
So he can no longer play Pegasus.
Yep.
But Joha Senpai is allowed to play any of the 3 decks that he got. So he is able to choose from Yusei, Kaiba,
And more.
Marek.
Oh, gosh. Okay, so probably smart to maybe go with something like Marek, but maybe we'll see Kaiba. I'd like to see Kaiba. I'd like to see a Blue Eyes animation, please.
Yeah, it's pretty scary though, right? If your Blue Eyes gets absorbed by a Relinquished, you're going to have a bad time.
Is there an ultimate dragon in this Kaiba deck?
I can tell you now, there was at one point, but
there is
I
no
don't
longer.
believe there is
Anymore.
anymore.
Well, that's a shame. If it has been removed from the list, that is quite gutting.
Yeah.
It is not there.
Yeah, alas.
We've got a lot of Blue Eyes, though, and if we see a Blue Eyes, that's another animation to tick off the list.
Yeah.
Have we seen? Are there any animations that we didn't see? Armed Dragon level 10, maybe.
We do also have...
That's a cracking shot there of the cards that he's drawn, the Jaden and Pegasus ones.
We do also have Joha Senpai in
There is he.
In his hands, he has the power of a god.
Oh, so we might see an obelisk.
We might.
We might see an obelisk. So let's go in.
However, nope. But we're going to see a different god. Joha Senpai is going with Marek.
That's fine. I'm happy to see any kind of
voice
god.
I cannot do.
No. Anyway,
I will say one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life is Marek, the voice actor of Marek, Jonathan Todd Ross.
I met Jonathan at MCM.
You did?
Yes. Very nice man.
Yeah.
Very nice chap.
He was lovely. Which is strange, considering his character's very evil.
Duel Links tends to have a bit of a presence at things like MCM, doesn't it? There's always a lot of stalls set up and a lot of big tablets that you can go along and play on. So if this is your kind of thing, you might be able to come and see it if you come down to any of those shows.
Yeah, there are, in fact, kind of all over the Europe.
All over the Europe.
Yeah, I was trying to get that sentence in my head working before I said it, but I just wanted to plug it in there.
We understood.
But all over the Europe, there are lots of different shows and conventions and things like that the Yu-Gi-Oh team shows up to in various countries. So whether it's Lucca Comic Con in Italy or MCM Comic Con in London or other countries are available.
Other countries are available.
Then, you know, there's some presence there.
Excellent. So we've already seen 2 Mystic Tomatoes straight on there, already giving the heroes a little bit of a tough time. We do expect that from Marek, because we did predict Yusei was probably going to be slightly Yusei-less.
Yeah. However, we do see a pretty awesome hero signal here into the sky and summoning the man himself in charge of the air. It is Elemental Hero Stratos, and he's going to use his effect to find another buddy.
There we go. And we got a Disciple of Ra as well, so if the Mystic Tomato play goes wrong, you never know. Although Lava Golem has been banished for now.
Well,
Stratos here.
There's a lot of Stratos right now.
There's a lot of Stratos. He's going to take this duel into the Stratos sphere. Don't you facepalm. That was good and you know it.
FYI, I think this is either Marek's or Odeon's theme tune, so it's very Egyptian, as you may hear.
I can hear those sort of minor cadences. You're right. Very cool.
Strings.
Good bit of knowledge there for you. And like we said, if you guys want to be playing Duel Links right now, this is the best time to do it. And be sure
a fantastic
to tweet
play.
out.
Just as we were describing in one of previous matches of Marek's, he can get that legendary fiend from Mystic Tomato, and then immediately in his standby phase, it gets pumped up to 2,200 attack points.
Lava Golems come back. He's going to wait until one of those fusion monsters come out, I imagine, in order to sacrifice them off and get that burn damage.
Yeah, a key thing to note here that Skyscraper does not work when a hero is being attacked, however. It only works when the hero attacks.
Interesting.
So Stratos will be taken care of here. Quite simply.
Not that matters, considering the hand that we can see RCKiro has.
There's a number of Stratos.
Stratai, I believe is the plural.
Depends on the derivative of the word Stratos.
You're right, but let's not get into that now.
Oh, no, I actually have a fantastic story about plurals. Yeah,
go on.
Yeah, so one of my friends told me this many years ago.
Sparkman.
I mean, that's
John Sparkman.
Yeah. Anyway, back to my plural story. So, what do you think the plural of octopus is?
It's octopuses.
It is not.
Is it not?
It is not.
I thought it was because it was derived from the Greek and not the Latin. Or is it the other way around?
I think...
This is fascinating
I don't know
stuff,
the exact derivative, but I think it's something like the Roman derivative or something, but it's actually octopode.
Ah, okay. Interesting. I thought you were going to say octopi, which I thought was definitely wrong.
No,
but
that's
it's octopode.
Definitely octopode, yes.
Now, here's one before we go back to the game. Do you know what the singular of panini is? Panino. Anyway, I'll tell you what, we Panino, we know that this duel, that was my best segue yet, mate.
That was very good.
We know that this duel is going well. That is a very full field over there with a Mystic Tomato, etc., filling up that very, very strong side.
Oh, we're going to see one of my favourite animations.
Here we go, into Flame Wingman. Don't you skip it. I know you're impatient. I know you want that win, RCKiro. Oh, Joha Senpai cursing the sky. Take that, G.
I just love how he jumps off the skyscraper. Look at that. A hero, if we have ever seen one.
I will say, if that was a superhero in my local village, I'd be terrified. You'd be like, what's that in the sky?
Yeah.
Is it a bird? Yeah, sort of, yeah.
It's mostly a bird. I mean, I guess Batman's a little scary. Some people are scared of bats.
That is true. A lot of people are scared of Batman.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what they're not scared of. They're not scared of whichever fusion monster he's going to pick. Damn it, I was hoping he'd do that quicker than my segue, but nothing is quicker than these segues.
Elemental hero Thunder Giant, I think, is what you were looking for.
That was it, yeah. But Thunder Giant did not appear, although we have the polymerization.
Yep, he's going to go up to Shining Flare Wingman here.
Shining Flare Wingman.
Or he can Nova Master if he wishes. He can fusion summon Nova Master with the 2 cards in his hand.
Go on for Flare Wingman. There it is. Flare Wingman's coming out.
I do love Shining Flare Wingman. I remember my hero deck playing Shining Flare Wingman. It was so good.
Are heroes currently in the dueling's meta at all?
Well, I didn't want to give away too many of my secrets, but I feel like at this point I'm going to have to show my hand. But for the KC Cup, which is going on as we speak, so any of our competitive Duel Links players are probably part of that. I'm currently playing a hero deck for the KC Cup.
This is the end of the end of second round. Very good. That is currently... Is that 2 for RCKiro now?
No, it is, yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
RCKiro looking very pleased with himself there. He knew he'd got it down to the very life point.
So I think we know what Joha Senpai is going to play, and I think that it's Kaiba.
I think it is Kaiba. I sincerely hope it's Kaiba.
Yeah. But yes, so I'm actually playing heroes at the moment in the KC Cup.
Interesting.
Yeah, masked heroes.
Right, and is that going well?
Yeah.
See, I'm a big fan of dinos. So for me, I'm trying to build the best dino deck I can for the KC Cup. Don't know how well that's going to do, but we'll see.
No, there is a dino deck that I think is pretty good.
There was one that won in April 2019 of the KC Cup. Came second, pardon.
Yeah.
I've been copying that one.
Yeah.
I'm trying to put my own little spin on it. You've got a nice glimpse of the French guys over there as well for an extra second, by the way, just in case you got tired of looking at myself and Luke.
And if you are tired of looking at us and you may speak a different language, we've got 4 different streams going on at the moment, all 4 languages. We got well done
down there in the description. I did that quickly before it faded away onto
our
lovely contestants.
English, French, German, and Spanish. Just the English and French stream are actually in-house here, but we do have our respective German and Spanish streamers streaming
doing their bit for the boys. Yeah, you're right, Kaiba versus Yugi. This is what we want to see for a round 3. Is Yugi likely to clinch it for a 3-round sweep?
Well, I mean, we've seen the Yugi deck being very powerful. However, that hand is not what I would describe as powerful.
That is not good
any terms
whatsoever. That Flute of Summoning Karibo is probably not going to do you too much right now, is it?
No. However, we need Joha Senpai to draw a Blue Eyes White Dragon, which he kind of did, just in its early life, in egg form.
Am I right in saying that the Dark Magician of Chaos is the same as the Magician of Black Chaos? But different cards?
Well...
Are you about to lore knowledge me?
Yeah, well, kind of. I do feel like this is quite a difficult question because I'm unsure. This did come up in the office, actually, a few weeks ago.
An in-office debate at Konami.
Yeah.
An insight into what kind of arguments ensue in there.
And honestly, there's a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Nerds in our office.
I should hope so.
Yeah, there really is. And I must say, we discussed it at length.
We've seen Blue Eyes come into hand, and we have 2 Kaiba Man in hand as well. This is looking very good for Joha.
Oh my.
Are we going to see it, though? Are we going to see it? Vorse Raider as well, Kaiba Man.
I mean, this is what I was talking about.
These kind of plays, this kind of synergy.
Man.
Hey, here we go. And we're going to get the animation off. Not a single card could stand up to this. Here it is.
I call on the Blue Eyes White Dragon.
This is outstanding. We've finally seen the Blue Eyes in this stream. I'm so pleased. Yes. That kind of looks like what he's shouting. I love it. This is fantastic. Look at that.
And Kaiba's going to shout, White Lightning.
These are also good impressions. You've got the Yu-Gi-Oh! Cast down from years of absorption. Just absorbing all these things via osmosis.
I pale in comparison. I am unwilling.
To the originals, of course.
I am unwilling to touch Kaiba and Yugi. I can only bow to the gods. to hear those voices.
Speaking of, will we see the gods? Will we see an
We may
Obelisk the
see.
Tormentor? We shall have to see. Battleox and Vorse Raid are both very strong 4-stars that he's got there in his hand, although they are vanilla, so who knows how well that's actually going to do.
And we are going to see Kaiba's very, very signature Vorse Raider as well. But is it necessary?
At this point, probably not, but he could get in a straight sweep victory.
I think it's just going to be a... Oh...
Did he fall for a bluff?
No, but he knows that he knows there's a Drowning Mirror Force, and it wasn't there, but now it is.
But now it is. He doesn't want to do it, does he?
This is terrifying. Oh no!
He knows it's there.
He should have just attacked.
Oh, he's got another Kaiba man out.
We're
going to see a second Blue Eyes.
Oh, but now he's got a Drowning Mirror Force.
Oh my god! This is so devastating to watch from the sidelines.
I call on the Blue Eyes White Dragon.
You've had your time, Luke. Enough of these.
No.
I'm sorry. They were very good impressions, and I like them a lot.
Wow.
Lord knows what the chat thought of them.
Well, I'm hoping, not that it's happening, but I'm hoping that chat is telling you off.
Yeah, let him do his impressions, they say.
Yeah. They're not. They're probably
This is
just
that
like,
moment-
Luke, please stop.
That moment of speedrunning the, would you please stop?
Yeah.
It would be great if you could stop talking right now. Dark Magic Curtain coming in.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can't play any of that.
This is
because,
not good for him. However, that Drowning Mirror Force is going to completely wipe the field. But he knows, Joha knows. Is he just going to hold off?
Yeah.
It seems like he might.
He is. Yeah, one key thing to know.
No!
Well, no, but that's okay because it only sends back the attack position monsters.
Oh, it was brave, so that's why he set it into defense.
Yeah.
It was a good strategy there, actually, from
Joha
Joha
knew.
to make sure he could bait out the Drowning Mirror Force and not wipe himself of all his resources on his field.
However, we are going to be able to see the Dark Magic Curtain now, which is going to lead to all sorts of hate for that Blue Eyes White Dragon. We're going to see the knives.
Oh, dear.
But first, are we going to see...
Oh, we finally get the whole animation!
Magician! Summoning that Magician's Rod.
Oh, that looks
Dark
amazing.
Magician!
Dark Magician in the house, and it's probably going to take care of that Blue Eyes there with all of the 1,000 knives, with its 2,700 beat stake. Look at this. Absolutely devastating the field.
Yep, and
Goes
that
to the battle
Vorse
phase.
Raider,
That Vorse Raider is gone.
pales in comparison to
Two-thirds.
the Dark Magic attack.
2/3 of the Blue Eyes in that deck gone.
Yeah.
Gone to the graveyard. Does he have anything in that deck that can bring them back?
He does. He does have Silent Doom, which can bring it back, which he does have in
Which
his
he has
hand
in his
right
hand?
now, yes.
But he's baited out that Drowning Mirror Force.
Yeah. Yeah, this is great. Joha Senpai also has 3 copies of Pet in the Dark Clown. For those who didn't know where Pet in the Dark Clown was first seen, it was in the original Yu-Gi-Oh movie, The Pyramid of Light. You got that if you went to the cinema. I went to the cinema with my mum to watch that because I was about 13.
Did she get the card?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did she play it well?
Yeah, she gave it straight to me.
That's
the
good.
best. That was the best thing to do with it.
Okay.
However,
playtime
my
is over.
mum may be watching the live stream right now, so if anyone is in chat,
Say hi to
Luke's
say
mum.
hi to Luke's mum.
Yeah.
I wonder if my mother is also watching. Say
knows?
hi to both our mums. And
Yeah.
why not send some love to your mothers back at home?
Yeah.
There, that way we've incorporated everyone.
Yeah, exactly. Just let them know. Thank you for giving us that Pet in the Dark
thank
Clown.
you for buying us Yu-Gi-Oh cards growing up.
Yeah.
There we go. That's another wiped field. Although Kaiba does still have that life point advantage at
Nice.
4,000 still.
He's got many clowns.
He has many clowns. Okay. Very epic music, really bringing this battle together.
I mean, this is the Yugi versus Kaiba soundtrack.
I draw.
He is going to be able to. Yeah, he's going to be able to do this. He's
No
going to cost
way.
down.
Is he going to Silent Doom as well?
Who knows?
This could be an interesting play.
Silent Doom, you can't attack with the monster you get with Silent Doom, so...
Either way, it's still a very dominant board against just a mere Dark Magician. Look at that 300 power over.
I mean...
That's absolutely nuts.
Yeah. However, Dark Magic Expanded has many effects. One of which I believe, based on the number of Dark Magicians or Dark Magician girls on the field and in the graveyards, you get to do something. So if there's one Dark Spellcaster monster on the field, gains 1,000 attacks, so he is going to be able to activate that Dark Magic Expanded to increase the ever-faithful
Oh my
Dark
goodness
Magician.
me! That is all of the blue eyes in the grave.
That is exactly what Yugi would do. Yugi would absolutely be able to play out of such a situation.
This is one of the most anime fights we've seen today.
Yeah, it absolutely is.
The most anime duel of the stream thus far.
I've dealt with all of your blue eyes.
And that's it. That's RCKiro has taken the first of the final 4.
Yeah.
Let's give it up for RCKiro for the most anime battle that we've had today. That was brilliant. Well done, guys.
Yeah.
What a great duel. A great